We are getting some breaking news at the top of one. Let's take a look at that. This is to do with the Delhi MCD polls that are currently underway. Now, BJP MP Manoj Tiwari has made some big claims. He has gone on to say that in the Subhash Mohalla ward, the names of 440 voters have been deleted because these voters were supporting the Bharatiya Janata Party. And he also claims for it to be a big conspiracy by the Delhi government. And he also goes on to say that he'll be complaining against this and appealing for the cancellation of these polls and also appeal for re-election in the Subhash Mohalla ward.
आप सोचिए कि 450 वोट जो 30-30 साल से वोट दे रहे हैं, आप उनका वोट काट दिए क्योंकि वो बीजेपी समर्थक वोट है। ये काम अरविंद, ये दिल्ली गवर्नमेंट का है। ये वोट काटना जोड़ना उन्हीं का काम है। लेकिन आप इतना बड़ा अपराध कैसे कर सकते हैं कि व्यक्ति ने कुछ कहा नहीं, उसने लिखा नहीं, उसका आई कार्ड, उसका आधार कार्ड, आप उसका वोट काट दिए। जिस तरह से यहाँ पे किया है, मैंने अभी विजय देव जी से बात करी है और अभी मैं इस केस को कानून से चलता है ये देश।
So that was BJP's Manoj Tiwari making those big allegations that in Subhash Mohalla ward, the names of about 450 voters are not there. He also goes on to claim that these voters were supporting the Bharatiya Janata Party, and that's why this conspiracy, so to speak, was hatched by the Aam Aadmi Party to remove those from the voters list. Another point to note here is that BJP, right before these MCD polls, the much delayed polls in the national capital, had gone on to delimit the wards, the constituencies. That was the big claim also and the big bone of contention between the Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP. And now they are the ones who are going on to cry foul. How much of truth there is to these claims that have been made by Manoj Tiwari is something that we'd have to actually wait and see. Let me take this across to Nikhil Lakhwani, who's now joining us on the broadcast. Nikhil, on what grounds and basis is Mr. Tiwari making these allegations? Nikhil, if you can hear me? We don't seem to have that link through with my colleague Nikhil Lakhwani. However, we would want to reiterate for our viewers that there are about 1,349 candidates in the fray for the MCD elections. Delhi has gone out to vote to decide on who is it that is going to be the next mayor for Delhi. Remember, these are very crucial polls because if at all the Aam Aadmi Party loses this MCD dangle and BJP chooses or probably gets to wrest the power back that it has been having for the last 15 years, this is going to be a big worry for AAP in the national capital, because here in this case, the mayor would have almost the same amount of power as the Delhi chief minister. At least that's what it's looking like, because we're talking about unification of all the constituencies and the unification of the MCDs. That is much talked about, how the Bharatiya Janata Party, the government at the centre, had also decided to go ahead and delimit these wards so that certain section of the voters really goes ahead and votes in favor of a particular political party. That was a claim that has been made by the Aam Aadmi Party opposing the unification and also the delimitation. Let me actually take this across to Nikhil, who's back with us on the broadcast. Nikhil, I was asking you earlier, this is a big charge that Manoj Tiwari is going on to make. 450 voters not there in the list is a huge number that we're talking about. He claims that this has been done by the Delhi government, by the Aam Aadmi Party government in the national capital. Does he also mention on what basis is he making these allegations?
Greha, the basis of the allegation is that there are many of the voters, particularly in the Subhash Nagar ward in the national capital Delhi, and 450 of them, they have not found their names mentioned in the voter list. This is the reason why there is anger among those voters, and now this is being alleged by the member of parliament who is from the Bharatiya Janata Party, that Delhi government is the reason behind the deletion of their names from the voter list, because they are all in fact voters of the Bharatiya Janata Party. So this is one big claim which is being made by the Delhi BJP MP. But yes, the claims which are being made are true to the fact, because many of the voters, they have not even found their names yet. But there is this other side as well. In fact, Delhi Congress chief Anil Chaudhary, he is a voter of the national capital. In fact, when he had gone to one of the wards, one of the polling station, he did not find his name as well in that particular list, and he has been blaming the authorities, the agencies as well, behind all this kind of mismanagement that is being reported. So somewhere or the other, these are the claims which are being made. But also at the same time, if you talk about the voting percentage, Greha, so far the data which is collected till 12 p.m. This morning, only 18% of voting has been done so far. And if we go about the data which was collected, the overall voter turnout percentage, 53.3 was the percentage which was recorded. So the speed is very much slow. So in a way also, we are going to see that in the coming hours, many of the voters should come out and vote in huge number, because in a span of 5 years, they get to vote. And if there are many of the problems which are currently in the part of the national capital Delhi, then only through the means of vote they are going to change this kind of thing. But many of the bigwigs of both the sides, they have casted their vote already. In fact, many of the leaders of the Bharatiya Janata Party, member of parliament from the Bharatiya Janata Party as well, they have casted their vote. This is the particular place from